And welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Tactics Challenge!
Huzzah!
I am Trovidel, and with me is...
And Windfalcon.
Yes. Alright. Just gonna give you a bit of update before we continue on. First off, even though we only have so much of the map here, because we've got to a new chapter, new monsters will start showing up in the various areas. They will most likely be the same, they're the same kinds, the same types, but they will be higher ranking, and some
stronger.
Yeah, some areas will actually have new monsters or humans. So we'll fight bandits and stuff too. Well, you won't see me fight them because I'll skip that stuff, but just trust me, they're there. Now, at the end of the last video, you saw me pick up a bunch of people. Now, due to the nature of my challenge, I cannot use them. I can use the guest characters I got, Gafgarion and Agrias, but I cannot use Rad, Alicia, and Lavian. I had to get rid of them, so basically I stripped them and kicked them out. The same thing I have to do with any humans I recruit is I have to strip them of their equipment and kick them out. So,
which is cheaper for buying equipment-wise.
That is true. Not that I am any lack of money, because I don't have to buy equipment for pretty much anybody, so I generally just have to spend it on rebursting my high potions every time I use a ton of them. But
and Phoenix Downs.
Oh yes, hopefully I won't have another one of those dragon recruiting fights where I had to use 9 Phoenix Downs, I think it was.
Something like that.
Alright, so I'm going to give you a little...
And you missed, what, 10 times?
Oh yeah, I missed recruiting him 10 times. I ended up recruiting 2 other people in that fight on the first try, just to keep myself even. And I used a good 17, 18 potions on top of that. And lost 2 monsters. But oh well. But I'll do a quick update on our 2 new guest characters, because they are much different than Delita and Algus. Gafgarion is a Dark Knight. His ability is pretty much, he's invincible. His attack that he'll use every single round damages the enemy and heals him. He will not die, unless I purposely weaken him so that he can die. No foreshadowing whatsoever. Agrias will be sticking around with us for a good chunk of Chapter 2. She is a Holy Knight, which is pretty much just a lot like what Wagraf was, except she has more abilities. And so we'll get to have those abilities on our side. Right now she only has Status Sword, which is good, but it's not like I'm going to be using Crush Punch and killing everyone in one shot like he was doing to me. So, alright, I think that should be enough. You'll see no red dots here. That is because our first fight is an ambush. And here it comes. Yeah, if you don't know it's coming...
Speaking of which, for people who don't know...
Yes?
The Holy Knight abilities aren't actually holy.
That is true.
They go by the element of the sword.
Yes. Some of the special attacks do have an elemental add-on to it, but it is true. They do not. They're not all holy by themselves. So if I gave Agrias an ice sword, her holy, her stasis sword would do ice damage, which is kind of nice for when you're fighting things that have elemental weaknesses. All right. Now for this...
Get annoying a bit because you expect them to be elemental.
Yes, you expect them to be holy because they are holy swordsmen and all that fun stuff, but... Alright, for this one we need mobility because we have a big hill and everyone's at the top of the hill. So I will be using the dragon. Epic dragon. Let's see, I'll let Heen rest this time. He's done really good. But I'll let him sit this one out.
And he's rather slow movement-wise.
That is true. I will use Potate, my black chocobo. Potate!
Oh! Wait a minute.
What?
Did you buy your new job skills?
No. I did not.
Ramza has new skills every chapter.
That is true, but I am not using Guts, unfortunately. As good as that is, I do not have Guts as one of my skills. He does get a lot
I think he gets a good one this chapter.
He gets Cheer Up. And Yell, I think. Oh, he had Yell last chapter. He gets Cheer Up this chapter. Which is really good. Not as good as Scream, but good.
Because all of his skills have something to do with him shouting.
Yes, I don't know, he's just very vocal. Alright, I'm debating too much. I'm going to use my Giravis, actually, this fight. He doesn't have a lot of hit points, but he has a lot of range. So, hopefully he won't just go up there and die. But we'll see! We'll see. Start the fight. We're not going to have much trouble with the fight anyway, because pretty much Gafgarion, and to a lesser extent Agrias, will be destroying everything. We just have to assist.
The Dark Sword is awesome.
Yes, it is. And unfortunately, in the normal version, you cannot gain it. In the PSP version, you can, but it has a ridiculous amount of requirements.
Let's see, Master. This, and that have level 10 and 3 others. And kill about 25, 35 people.
Crystallize, not kill. They have to become crystals, so it's only 50/50.
Crystallize?
Yeah. So only a 50/50 chance. Alright. Now, this guy talking to the thief there is going to be someone you're going to see a lot of. Yeah. You'll be seeing him all through the rest of the game. He's not a good person. But his name will pop up later. He's currently working on a deal.
Was it Vormov?
It is Vormov, yes. I was trying to hold back the name, but yes, it's Vormov.
Ooh, mysterious spoilers.
Oh well. The name doesn't tell you anything. But yeah, he is paying off a bunch of brigands to ambush us. And you'll see just how cool...
And we don't know why.
But you'll get to see just how cool Gafgarion is, because he sees Gafgarion and says, "Damn, 700 was too cheap!" Yes, Gafgarion is so well known that even the brigands are like, holy shit.
Yep.
Agrias doesn't
They
get
don't
that.
react to Agrias and her knights at all.
No, they don't, which is kind of a shame.
They react to Gafgarion.
Because Gafgarion is a famous mercenary. And
he only has 2 skills, but man, what skills.
Yeah, he doesn't really use the other skill. I mean, even if you heed it to him. Because the other one's just so...
Well, that's because training MP isn't all that nice.
I've actually heard in the super difficult version, that was it's basically a hack of the game by Final Fantasy Hactics. They actually put MP on his Knight Sword, so he actually has to use MP to use his Knight Sword. So he can't just spam it constantly.
What? Pay MP for sword skills?
Yeah, they tried to make it more difficult and challenging, and, you know...
Who do they think he is? Beowulf?
Hey, Beowulf is cool. He's like a super oracle.
Yes, he's the only thing that's good about the Oracle class because he's not an Oracle.
Yes, I guess that's probably the best way you can put it. And you're not going to believe this, but one of the...
Oracles are like, I think I might status you.
Yeah, pretty
nope, I fail.
That is majority of an Oracle's turns. But you're not going to believe this. An archer just charged down and is pretty much within melee range of anyone in my force down here.
Did he tackle you?
I wish. That would have been just amazing, but no. Alright, there's a lot of spells going on, but it happened when I wasn't looking there up top, for instance. There's haste. They have time magic, okay. And there's fire on Gafgarion.
Probably only haste.
And fire on Gafgarion,
You
but
never see anything but, like, first, maybe second level spells.
well, it gets, when you get further on, they get more spells. The thing is, like, I think it's because to bounce out crystallization, because if they mastered all their spells and crystallized, you just have to pick it up and you get all of the skills. And, yeah.
Yes!
But, anyway, we will continue.
And we all know who's picking up those crystals.
There's only one person who can. Next time on Final Fantasy Tactics Challenge, we will continue the ambush. Later.
Bye.